may have bested those I put before you, but now you will know the true meaning of pain! Ha!
Hey, this is Timmara signing on with the finale of Samurai Jack Battle Through Time. Okay, so last time we went through the prison ship, fought, a big slug monster, found out Ashi's alive, and, we got a portal, one-way trip to Aku's tower to finish this off. So, let's just dive right into it as we strive ahead to get back to the past. I forgot my AC on again, hold on. I turn it on in between videos just to cool down the room a little bit more, and I forget to turn it off because I just want to get back into the next video. Stop laughing at me, green face. I'll fight every single one of those things in-game. Let's go.
Aku! Your games end here!
You still think you can escape from this place and defeat the mighty Aku?
I will!
Of course, that's why I'm still fighting.
Fool! Let's see if you, alone, can withstand the power of my army!
I got this.
I am not alone.
Samurai is in the house. That's right, baby. Somebody gonna get hurt bad, and our cool's gonna get it back.
Alright, this works.
Attack!
Kinda wish there were even more people, but oh well.
Destroy the samurai!
I was gonna say, can we play as everybody as we fight different waves of enemies? That'd be fun.
Nothing like bringing the family along for a battle.
Well, someone's got to look out for you, Dad.
Now run along inside, laddie, and take care of that foul monstrosity. We'll have fun squashing these wee bugs.
Are you sure?
We're sure.
Now, that's what I call a battle cry. You do me and your mother proud.
Dad!
What?
Don't embarrass me in the heat of battle!
Proud?
Moving on. Alright.
For Samurai!
Okay, that was a weird running animation, just to cut away from. Okay. Yeah, and, the finale, Jack is captured. We get, a very amazing, callback, where, the intro of, the original intro of the show is being played by Aku to gloat about his victory, and that's amazing. But yeah, so it's Jack and everyone banding together, or Jack's captured and everyone bands together between the Spartans, the Woolies, the Rothschild, the Stone Samurai engineers. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, the Ravers as well. So many cool things, just everybody coming together. If you didn't see them, throughout the season, if you hadn't yet seen them throughout the season, that was the moment where just, everything came together. It was fan service galore. I mean, that's kind of Season 5 in a nutshell, but it was, so good. Rip and tear. These are the waves of enemies that the spear is great for. Close in! Gee, there we go. Why can't you do that more regularly? Do it again. Whoa. But no, yeah, cool stuff. And, you know, you got the Scotsman who, you know, comes back as a ghost. Actually, something else we didn't see in this game, but talk about is, like, when they reveal Scotsman as he's, like, all, like, old and haggard with his, like, you know, 80-some-odd, 100 daughters or whatever it is. Just a lot. So, you know, and they're all banding together with others, and I forget who it was, I can't remember specifically, but, you know, a lot of people go and fight a coup again, and one of my favorite moments in Season 5 is just, like, a coup, as just, like, Greg Baldwin's delivery of, like, perhaps crushing this puny army will help me break me out of my malaise. And I just love the delivery on that. Anyways, I'm just talking about cool Season 5 moments, because there was a lot of those. We didn't get this... Well, come and get it then, punk! I'm surprised he's not, like, summoning golems at this point. Okay, Damongo is actually summoning stronger enemies. Kinda wish he would do something like this, like, sooner than he does, but, you know, whatever. Let's just power through. No, revert your slashes, keep slashing. Knock him out of that. Yeah, I didn't do that much. Just get down here. Jump good? There we go. Sole survivor. Defeat Damongo troops. Goodbye. You know, Damongo actually had, like, a fun use, even though it got repetitive, and I think he should have, like, been, you know, scaled up more than he was. You know, bigger enemies, more enemies, then kind of slow, but, you know, they used him in a way that's, like, you know, he's reoccurring in, you know, most levels, where, you know, he can just, like, you know, he can serve as, like, a little sub-boss. But I think we should have had, like, more stuff like that. Like, you could have done things, like, with things like, maybe, like, more of, what's his name, X, or Mad Jack. That would have been great, but whatever. I mean, the more I play, the more, like, I'm realizing there's a lot of missed potential, but, you know, we'll get through the rest of this before I go on some, you know, tangents. Can I just buy anything? Is this, like, the lead up to the end? Bad and better. Oh yeah, met him at every location. Cool. I don't need haggis. How many? I got a ton of skill fire, but I don't have, you know, the Bushido spirit to go with it. See, yeah, that's what the spear is made for. Oh god, stupid. Power through the rest of them. Yeah, I'm not using the spear correctly now. No, turn around, Jack. Ah, whatever. Yeah, the spear is made for, like, the big groups of weaklings, not, you know, people that can take more hits. Nevertheless. And I know I could be using many other attacks and weapons, but I like these ones. I think if I do lock on, maybe that'll help me use these abilities better. Something to keep in mind. Shadow meets light. So that's where we're beating so many shinobis. Okay, so that's the main way. Okay, so there's a... So long... That's just a shortcut if you jump good. Is there anything... Yeah, I need more... Way more Bushido fire, and I don't have the... Okay. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I was saving up Bushido fire for a while, but now whatever. When key attack gauge is full. Okay. Okay, these enemies are going to be probably a bit more powerful, so let's just go in with the sword for that damage output. Just a little bit. Jesus! Okay, big beetles again. No, wait. Change focus. Go after the big guy. Ki-oi! There we go. If only I could bank another Ki attack, but I need a lot more Bushido for that. There he is.
Didn't think I would miss this, dear chap. To victory!
He died in Season 5. That was kind of the other thing. It's just like, you know, Season 5 was like a lot more violent and then just like a lot more depressing. Like, it was one thing when the Scotsman died, you know, like in the first episode he was in Season 5. But then it was like Rothschild who just like, you know, at least Scotsman came out with Celtic magic. Rothschild, you just see explode, or what is it? Did he explode or get crushed? Either way, he died and that was just it for him. So it's like, boy. This must be it.
Aku, there is no stopping your fate. I will make my way back to the portal. Return to the past to undo the evil that is you.
You may have bested those I put before you. But now, you will know the true meaning of pain!
Ooh, that was a cool transition. I thought, oh, we're gonna fight swords with him? Oh, no, that was cool. Okay, well, we're still gonna be fighting swarms with him. Okay. Let's go, Shogun of Sorrow. You have other nicknames, and they're just slipping my mind right now. Okay, so that's how he's gonna play. Ooh. Ah, shoot. Ooh, Artful Dodger. That was cool. SQ10 perfect dodges. Okay. Okay, there we go. He's supersizing. Supersize me! Whoops. Oh, Jesus. Is there something I can... Smack him in the mug. Okay, I think I should... Actually, wait. Let's see how far we can go with it. Without using items. Whoop! God damn it. If I'm being technical, the Shinobis aren't adding too much to this fight. We could just fight Aku. It'd be great if Aku went into like his, you know, quote-unquote human form, and we fought that for a while. That'd be funny. You know, we could do that instead of fighting Shinobi. Well. Oh, Jesus. Where the heck? Oh. Okay, just... Whoop. Jeez, what happened there? Get out of here, Shinobi. Please drop some Ki so I can end this with a, you know... I need more Ki. There we go. Can't be his only form, can it?
What is this?
The pocket you created between time is collapsing. You have lost, Aku.
No! Curse you, Samurai Jack! I will find a way to destroy you. You will not succeed. This is not over!
I highly doubt that it's not.
You did
That came out wrong.
Take my hand, quick!
Alright, yeah, was that it then? Woo!
It is over.
Jack, I thought I lost you.
Naku is still alive and he knocks us back to the past again. That's how New Game Plus starts.
Time. I will find my way back to you.
Okay, yeah, so this is just, you know, now end cap with, basically the show.
You in the future.
There is no future for you, Aku.
I disagree.
What trickery is this? Aku!
I always found that funny, is that when he just falls like, Aku!
Samurai, you will see me again. But next time, you will not be so fortunate. What?
You back already?
You're back already? No, wait!
Robble, sorry. Maybe these aren't directly. I wonder if they're just redone for the game. I don't know. Something about them seems different. Anyways. And I always thought that was weird, just like his eyes peering and go... So is he still alive? What? Is he gonna, like, have snappy one-liners now as he's part of Jack's sword? Nope, we're destroying everything.
It is done.
I'm sure.
Ashi,
I think I remember seeing posts on Twitter that, like, copyright claims abound because of these cutscenes.
Felt him leave me.
he will never hurt anyone again.
Samurai Jack Battle Through Time. Okay, that was it. I'm just curious, is there anything else? There we go. Aku's Last Stand. Alright. No, that really is it, huh? Missions are now available. What? Oh, okay. Okay, so basically like, you know, score attack, mini games, boss rushes, Master Samurai difficulty to unlock, endless mission. I'm guessing like an infinite gauntlet of enemies. Could rephrase that better. Okay, I mean, I guess that's not bad. I'm just confused. Okay, yeah, so that was, you know, I suppose they don't need to drag things out, but it seems like weird spot to end on just on them there. You know, there's still quite a bit that happens, but okay. So that was Samurai Jack Battle Through Time. How was it? It's really, really good, but I guess in the end it does feel a little underwhelming. Like, okay. Where to begin? The game, it plays really well. It plays really, really well. It feels like how you remember an old licensed PS2 game feeling, you know? But it actually feels that way. You know how you look back on, like, licensed games, and you go, like, oh, that was actually, like, I remember how great that was and how good it was, and then you go back to them and, like, oh, some things don't really hold up that well, like, gameplay-wise, but this is kind of like, you know, gameplay feels really good, and I think I'm just, you know, being impatient and button-mashy, you know, that probably set me back a little bit, but all in all, it was really cool. I wish I could tell you, you know, how many amulets are in a level, because I don't see information on that. How do I unlock Master of Masters? Do I have to finish the game? Okay, so I have to clear all stages on Master Samurai. Okay, so I gotta beat every mission on hard in order to unlock that. And then I'm guessing after I beat every level on hard, it basically unlocks insane difficulty. Which, yeah. And you know, but anyways, yeah, gameplay feels really cool. It's got a great style. Everything looks really good. And I like the idea of, you know, Jack going back through his past, you know, in this style. Like, okay, he's just about home free, but he's got one last series of missions to do in order to get back for good. I like that conceit for the story, but ultimately it feels like too short. Like, the last 4 levels have the most, like, unique stuff. The Snowy Forest mission is really cool because it has, like, those, like, retrospective moments, like Jack looking back on, like, how he handled the Sisters of Aku, or Daughters of Aku to begin with. And, like, what can I do differently and how he still messes it up, or how Aku tricks him into killing, well, you know, puts Ashi on his blade, and, you know, that adds to his self-doubt. And, you know, they probably could have done more with that if they had a couple more levels. And that's the thing. When I think about it, this feels like a prototype for, like, an even bigger Samurai Jack game of this same idea, you know? Like, if there was, like, this game, but with, like, 20 levels instead of 9, you know? That might seem like a bit too much, but if they could explore more areas, because there were things I wish I could have seen, like the blind archers, that they would have been a cool enemy to either have or a cool mission to do. They could have. I honestly kind of wish this game had, like, those weird, like, mini games with different mechanics. Like, maybe there's, like, a woolly riding mini game where you're, you know, riding on a woolly through an endless runner thing, or like you go to the Ravers mission and you have, like, button or quick time events and button mashing for, like, a dance mini game. That would be fun. I feel like that'd be appropriate. And, you know, the action's cool, so good they focus on one thing. But it feels like, you know, this was a look back on Jack's past, but I feel like it's missing, like, a lot, you know? Because, you know, basically, the most attention to detail is given to the events of Season 5, because, you know, really they have the most consistent story going throughout. But, you know, they could have fit in a bunch more moments, like Humanaku X, the Blind Archers, the Rabbit Girl or something. Like, maybe they put restrictions on some missions, like you have to get through a level, but you have no weapons, you have to use only your fists or something. Like when the Rabbit Girl stole all the stuff. That would be fun. Yeah, it just feels like this game needs to be longer. So, wait, let's see. Is it in setting? No. Well, if we go title screen... Yeah, a bit over 8 hours it took me to play this. But again, I replayed every mission up until the Snowy Forest. Replayed through them, checked around for more items, replayed the first mission a couple of times just to, like, try a higher difficulty. So, really, this game... Really? It took about 4 hours to finish this. Which, again, it feels a little short in hindsight. Especially for $40. I don't mean to be that guy either, but it feels like there's just should be more, or that, if they had more, they could do a lot with it. Again, this feels like a prototype for something that they can make even bigger, and I kind of want to see that. But nevertheless, for what it is, it's really cool. We're just gonna start a mission just so I can go through the menus and go through stuff. But yeah, it just feels like it's too small. And, I guess it's like, it's concise, or it's neat, tightly wrapped and everything, but I kind of want more. I want to see more, like, Samurai, some of Jack's most famous moments. And it feels like, they didn't even do, like, some of the most famous ones. I don't even remember that thing in the graveyard, but what I would have freaking loved if you fought, like, that, antlered ghost samurai that Ashi was fighting when, Jack was considering suicide. I think that, fighting that guy would have been sweet, But anyways, overall, there's a lot of cool stuff. The skill trees are a little confusing, and some of the abilities don't seem that important or useful when you look at them. And kind of what drags it down is, like, you need the high reliance on Bushido Spirit. And I think mainly that might be my fault because I didn't try too many other weapons. Because it seems like the most reliable way to getting Bushido is by using weapons until they break. And then you get a bunch from that, but it still feels like it takes a while. But I do like the different weapon types. Hammer and club feel too similar, and really spear does not get very good until you get that lightning spear. Then, yeah, Naginata, whatever, lightning spear. Yeah, and, usually these things don't give you much of a reason to go back to samurai fists. But I like the ranged weapons. When I actually started getting upgrades with the bow, that was very useful. And having, like, the different versatility of the guns, the different damage powers of the throwing weapons and everything. That's really cool. I didn't really, you can use healing items, that's about it. I kind of wish there was more versatility to the bracelets. The gems thing is kind of a weird way to restrict you from leveling up, so I don't know. Because then, basically, you'd have to play through the game multiple times in order to get, like, the gems or even the spirits and such to even unlock all the upgrades. So, which is fine, but... yeah. But then I like the missions, but, they kind of, like, boil down to the same thing. Just talk to so many people, destroy so many guards, do this move so many times, which is not a bad thing. It's just like, it is, just kind of, it feels like so much of this could be expanded upon, and I kind of hope that happens. But, I have a feeling it won't, because, I don't think we're going to get another Samurai Jack game probably for a long time. But I kind of do, like, appreciate what this was trying to do. I just feel like it could have done even more. And I know that sounds kind of ungrateful, because this was a really solid game. It was really fun. I really liked it. If I don't play many other games this year, this might be able to make a slot. Maybe the low, like, number 5 on my favorite games of the year. Speaking of which, I gotta finish the 2019 video of that. But, this could be in my top 5 of the year if I don't play much else. But, this definitely is a very fun time. The reviews are good for a reason, and there's a lot to like about this. But I kind of wish there was, again, it sounds spoiled, but I kind of wish there was just more of it. That's all I want is more. Yeah, that's kind of the crux of everything, is just like, I kind of wish there was more of the big Jack moments, more like gameplay, not, gameplay variety. Again, the combat is solid, but for a world like as crazy big as Samurai Jack, it feels like they could do like a lot of like different things. And you know, it's plenty of mid-tier games like that, or you know, back in the day, mid-tier games like this tried like a bunch of different gameplay styles, and maybe it kind of like everything suffered. But they can make like really cool like vehicle sections, or you know, different gameplay styles, just to like mess around and do just weird stuff with it, you know. I'm trying to think what. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other examples, but you know what I mean. Just like they could do a lot of weird, really cool, weird stuff that would be fitting for the world, and also just like give you a very varied gameplay experience. And I think that would be really cool. But for what it is, this is a very, very solid game, you know. And again, I just kind of wish there was more, but that's kind of like to sum up the whole experience. They could have done more, and I kind of hope like the idea of this game gets like expanded upon in the future, and we get like something even bigger. But for now, this is, you know, it's a good time. Maybe wait for a sale. Again, I hate to say that, but it's kind of the case. Wait for a sale, because $40 in hindsight for how much is kind of small. Even though there is replayability and like going back to find more, you know, find more secrets or get weapons and, you know, fill out the skill trees and everything and do the challenges. You know, if you're a completionist, you know, you could probably have like a fun, simple time with this. But again, it's like if there was more to do, you know, I would just like, you know, keep playing through to the end once or twice, and we'll see. And, you know, they have like the score attack modes, but I'm not that interested, but I'll give them a try, certainly. But yeah, I just kind of like I hope we'll get another Samurai Jack game in the future that's just like this, but like twice as long, maybe. I don't know. Again, I can see so much potential in this. Again, it feels like a prototype for something that could be massive. You know, I don't want a Samurai Jack open world game. I don't want that. I just like want this like level-based thing, but with more levels and, you know, more like original content, or like more retrospective of Jack, like going through those experiences, you know? But anyways, so yeah, that's just my take on it. Again, very good time, and yeah, I had a lot of fun with this, but yeah, I just wish there was more. I know I've said that same phrase many times, but yeah, that's kind of the truth of it. Well, I suppose, with that all being said, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off, and thank you for watching me play Samurai Jack Battle Through Time.